Waking Up with Waffles, the series where we get up super early in the morning and play video games. We are back at Helldivers again today. We have to save the city. We've got to dive 20,000 times between now and the end of the next mission. So that's a little excessive. I feel that's quite a lot of diving to get done, but we are up for the challenge. We are going to do it, divers. So we are doing a blitz mission to start with. And we're going to grab a mech for that. I think, yeah. Grab that one. We're going to grab... Oh, let's see. Say maybe a jetpack. A laser. This should be fairly fast, right? So we just need a couple things to destroy all their bases. And a grenade launcher. Perfect. All right, let's go thrash some Illuminate. We're going to swap you, actually, back to the Eruptor. Okay, now we're ready to dive. So happy Friday, everyone. We have made it to the long weekend. I don't know if y'all have any plans. We're talking about doing a little Jubilee pilgrimage, going out to the beach, seeing a couple Catholic churches, having a good time. But also finally catching up on sleep and chores and all the other things that you don't want to do, but you've got to do. So I am excited for the long weekend. I hope you all are as well. Feel free to leave it down in the comments down below what you are doing. I just blew myself up. Get re-educated. You ran. That dude ran right into the beacon, and he's yelling at me for hitting him. That feels like that is fully not my fault. I'm gonna say that one is 100% on them. All right, get wrecked, squids. We're coming for your town. How did that grenade fall off? I'm just having terrible luck already. I've smashed a civilian. I accidentally just grenaded a civilian. Like, we're having some bad times here. My grenade launcher ran out with just one more grenade needed. Like, I'm just having a terrible luck already here. I don't know what's going on. Just awful. There we go. Okay. That's one problem solved. Let's go back up and around and go solve some more problems. Good morning, everyone. We are just doing a quick blitz, trying to save Super Earth. We've got to dive 20,000 times between now and the mission end. So that is a lot of dives we have to complete. I don't know if we're going to be able to. What is that stuck in my back? It looks like there's a weapon or something stuck in my back. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's my grenade launcher? My grenade launcher that's missing non-stop? Alright, there's our next victim up there. That one, the laser will solve. And then I think we're going to call in the mech, because we're kind of getting followed a lot here. A lot of enemies on us. I saw a meme about those flesh mobs where it's like, who has more HP? A super advanced 10-foot-long super alien walker or 5 super citizens stitched together? Because those mobs, the flesh mobs have something crazy like 6,000 HP. Like, an absolutely huge, staggering amount of HP that they don't need. There's no reason why the flesh mobs need 6,000 HP. That is a lot of HP. All right, into the mech. It's been a while since we played around with the mech, so let's just do mech things. The mechs may not be all the most effective, but man, are they fun. And at the end of the day, sometimes that is all that matters, is having fun. Speaking of mechs, Game Pass just put out a retro game collection. And as a part of that retro game collection, they have Mech Warrior 3? Oh no, Mech Warrior 1 and 2. Leo, good morning, Leo. How's it going? And I am very, very hyped to go back and play Mech Warrior 2. That was one of my favorite Mech Warriors of all time. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hyped for it, but I'm also a little scared for it. Like, is it good, or is it gonna be my nostalgia's telling me that it's a good game, but it's actually not a good game? So I'm a little worried that it's not gonna be as good as I remember. So I can't wait to play it later today, but a part of me really fears that it's gonna be nowhere near as good as I remember Mech Warrior being. Blow that guy up. Blow that up, and that up. And that. Remember when mechs could blow themselves up on accident? Let's just stomp through this. And we're almost out of ammo. The fun must come to an end, unfortunately. The mech has served its purpose, but that is all. I wish there was a way that we've talked about for a while, like asking Arrowhead for, like, can we get like a mobile recharge station or something like of that nature? We've been asking for, but for whatever reason they have just continually denied. No recharge stations, no refreshing, no extra. You get what you get, and that's it. And like, I understand the mechs at first where like there's a lot of jankiness to them, where they were afraid of having too many on the screen or something like that, but I think we're past that. Good morning, Bubble. How's it going? Happy Friday. There's a new game that I'm excited to play today. Coin Pusher RPG just came out, and it's supposed to simulate the coin pusher machine in arcades. I can't wait to get that, because I love the coin pusher machines, and if I can get a virtual coin pusher, I am going to be so happy.
Engaging terminal.
I was also looking at hooking up the Pokemon for the promised Nuzlocke. But also, I can't decide, like, do I want to do Pokemon Nuzlocke next, or do I want to do a Stardew Valley challenge run next? That's what I gotta decide next. You've been sick all week, finally feeling better. I'm glad you're finally feeling better. When I started focusing a lot on my health, I realized how often I felt sick or felt bad, and how good it feels to not feel that way. Like, you take your health for granted until you actually have it and realize, oh, I don't need to feel like absolute garbage every day, right? Alright, mission complete. Time to get out of here. It's a big choice. Yeah, I think Pokemon. I think I'm going to wait for payday so I can get the capture card that I wanted to increase my Pokemon abilities, and then we're going to go and play one of the Pokemon games. I guess maybe Scarlet. Maybe it's time to go and actually beat Scarlet and play Scarlet all the way through. If I can find it. I don't even know where it's at. I guess it's finally time to beat Pokemon Scarlet. Three minutes remaining. We've still got a few Illumina to take care of, but Blitz successful. That's one out of 20,000 dives completed. What is this guy wearing? Kind of a cool helmet. All right, bring on the Illuminate. Let's get the big one. There's a downloadable fan Pokemon game called This Gym of Mine that lets you run your own Pokemon gym. I saw the clip. You posted a clip of that one, right? I saw that one. The problem with Pokemon fan games, because I really like, I was playing the Infinite Fusions a lot. I really enjoyed Infinite Fusions. The problem is that the Pokemon fan games are in a legal gray area. And I realized as I was playing the games and making various videos about them that even though it's in a gray area, it's one of those things where I don't want to appear as a hypocrite, where I come out and I speak very harshly against piracy and not pirating games and paying creators and all of that their fair wages. And those games in particular are in this gray area, and I didn't want to look like a hypocrite to people that's saying, no, you can't pirate games, but look at me playing these fan-made games. That's completely different. So I actually have stopped playing all the fan-made games, and I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to return to it, because it's the perception, right? A big part of Catholicism is making sure that we're not perceived to be doing wrong things that could bring about doubt or problems to other people. And as much as I am anti-piracy and talk to people about piracy and paying a fair wage, and also denying ourselves, saying even if we want to play something, it's for the better if we can't do it legally, the Pokemon fan games just fall in this really, really strange gray area. So I haven't gone back to Pokemon fan games for that reason. Until I can be a little bit more sure on that gray area, I'm kind of avoiding them. Which, again, it sucks, because I enjoyed Pokemon Infinite Fusions. I think is one of the coolest Pokemon experiences I've had, and there are a lot of Pokemon fan games that are so good because Pokemon as a company, the Pokemon Company or whoever makes them, just refuses to make a good Pokemon game. Like, there are so many better choices that they could make, and they, for whatever reason, just refuse to make a good Pokemon game. So changing my like to a dislike. Speaking of dislikes, we're waiting for Dexter this morning. I got my supplies. I got all these extra supplies for making some weird foods we're gonna try. We're gonna try pickle lemonade. We're gonna try Mountain Dew pickles. We're gonna try the new Papa John's Mountain Dew pepperoncinis. Mountain Dew tofu. We've got all sorts of weird foods. So I've got sitting next to me, I've got the pickled lemonade waiting to try, and I figured we'll wait for Dex to just make sure that we fully ruin his day with the pickle lemonade. You're gonna ruin her whole day. I'm not gonna eat that all at once. That is going to be over the period of time. I'm not gonna eat all of it at once.
Almost thought you wouldn't make it. Glad I was wrong. Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Equality on the sea. Down we go again. One down, 19,999 dives left. Let's do it. Thank goodness. I also want to try, apparently, Apparently whipped lemonades are all the rage right now, so that's another one I want to try. Taking some whipped cream, putting it in a lemonade, and then you just froth it up real good, and it makes a really creamy, smooth lemonade experience. So that is also on the list of things to try. All right, we're grabbing a wasp, 2 turrets, and a partridge in a pear tree. Here we go. Don't think Hop, though, the worst Pokemon rival ever. That's a part of, like, when I talk about Pokemon refuses to make a good game, like, they could make a good rival. It doesn't have to be written for 3-year-olds. Like, I get that it's for kids, but it doesn't mean it has to be bad. My Little Pony has great rivals. Bluey has some great rivalries and great storytelling. Just because it's made for kids doesn't mean it has to be bad. And they just hide behind this, oh, well, it's made for kids, so it's not really well thought out, and it's not really... No, you're lying. You're just being lazy and hiding behind an excuse. Whipped lemonade. Would it not curdle? You gotta drink it fast. Gotta drink it fast. That's how you avoid the curdling. You just, you know, shoot it. Take it all at once. It can't curdle if it's in your stomach. All facts, no prayer. My controller keeps freezing, and I'm wondering if it's the game or if it's my controller. I think my controller's starting to die. Oh, hello there, flesh mob. I did not see the flesh mob sneak up on me. That was a bad landing. That was my bad. I think it's time to replace my controller, though. I'm going to blame that one on the controller. It is not responding appropriately in an appropriate manner.
Calling down a sentry.
All right, get it, turret. Save me. Take them all out. Woo! Okay. Skill issue. It might be a minor skill issue. I don't know. The controller feels... It feels off. It feels wrong. It feels like something's wrong, but I can't put my finger on it, you know? Like, I can just tell it's not operating at 100% peak efficiency, but I couldn't tell you what exactly is off about it. It just feels like something's off. Holy cow, look at all those... Look at all those flesh mobs out there.
Requesting sentry.
That is a lot of flesh mobs.
Calling in reinforcement.
But you are putting your fingers on it. Touche. You are accurate.
Joining the fray.
That is a lot of flesh mobs. There's like 10 of those dudes. Holy cow. Okay, let's move. New position. This
Calling down.
brain scrambler is also super annoying. It needs to stop scrambling my brain, please.
New mag.
There we go. Okay, we're back in this.
Throwing supply beacon.
Let's get some more grenades for all the flesh mobs. How did he live through that? There we go. Get out here. This planet is overrun. This is like double the amount that we're used to fighting. I do not know what's going on here. I mean, we're being invaded, but this feels like worse than an invasion. This feels like double what we're usually fighting. This is a lot of dudes.
I got the terminal.
Dropping a pin. East.
All right. Dudes secured. We have taken down all the dudes. Now let's find that tower, because I'm tired of having our brains scrambled. Oh, there's some bases over there. Where's the scrambler?
Dropping a pin. South, 100 meters.
Yeah, let's go take care of that brain scrambler really quick.
Tagging map. Southwest. 200 meters.
So you got any big plans for today, Bubble? I'm not planning on doing a whole lot. Emmy and I have talked about doing our Jubilee run. We're going to go out to the coast and visit a pilgrimage site, maybe visit the Fudge Monks or something along the way. Do a little bit of photography. I'm gonna do a lot of videography work when we go out to these Jubilee locations, because there's a couple videos that I've been wanting to make. I need a lot of stock footage of like Christianity, Catholicism, churches, and all that. So I am going to be doing some videography work for a little bit here. It's been a while since I've done like some heavy videography work, but there is a new video coming here soon. A couple topics I wanted to cover. We've talked a little bit about that. I wanted to cover video game addictions. I want to cover why am I losing my train of thought? Video game addiction, Saint Raphael the Archangel. I want to talk about him. And then especially next week, I know you'll be hyped for this. I don't really know exactly how it's going to work. I need to talk to him about it, but we do have our crossover episode next week. Peter and I are going to be doing a crossover episode. Petoni and I are going to be playing Slay the Spire, the board game, together on Wednesday afternoon as a part of his regular late night streaming. So get excited for that.
Requesting fortifications.
Box, southwest.
Your favorite streamer and your second favorite streamer in the same location. I won't say which one's your favorite and which one's your second favorite, because it'll hurt my feelings, but we will both be there. All right, get out of here, Stingray. Come on. There we go.
Thank you. Package cleared. Dropping package.
Petoni is the favorite for sure. See? I knew it. I knew that I was second fiddle. All right, let's lay down some damage on this guy really quick. That's all. We'll have to wait for it to refresh before we can go take it down. But yeah, I'm very excited. I've never done that. I think in my entire time streaming, and that's been years of streaming, I think this is going to be my first real like crossover. I think this is the first time I'm going to do like a co-hosting, something like that. So I'm kind of excited for it. I'm also going to try come payday. There is another game that I want to play called Sunderfolk, and it is a Dungeons and Dragons style game, and its whole gimmick is it's made like the like the Jack game box where you can play from your phone. So its whole gimmick is it's Dungeons and Dragons, but you stream it, and then your viewers can log on their cell phone and play the game with you through their cell phone, rather than having to purchase a copy of the game. So I thought that might be a really fun game to play together. Also another fun game I'm looking at, so Critical Role, who I am very critical of. Did you see the Stardew free demo? The other one you sent me, the farming game, or is that a different game altogether? Critical Role is a game that I'm very critical of. I'm not a huge fan of Critical Role. But they did release a new game RPG system called Daggerheart. And I'm kind of interested in it because it's got this really cool dice system. So rather than rolling a d20 for things to happen... Oh, that thing hit me dead on. You roll 2 d12s. And you have they're two of the same dice, but like one is black and one is white. and one stands for hope and one stands for fear. And depending on which dice rolls higher, it depends on how your results are. And I feel like that's a really interesting model. So I'm kind of excited to give that a try. I want to see how that works. It seems like it could be like a really cool system. So I really like that. There's a few other things I like about the system. So we're going to try Daggerheart at some point. I need to, it's one of those things like, okay, I want to try this. Now I need to find multiple people who want to play the game, get them all together, find a time for everyone to play. You know, Dungeons and Dragons as an adult is a massive pain trying to get everyone together to play a game. Getting... he got me right as jumping. Getting like 5 adults together at one time who can spend 3 to 5 hours playing a game, like, it just feels impossible, right? Like, I barely have time to set aside for myself for a few hours, let alone trying to coordinate with multiple other adults. That just feels like an insurmountable task. Come on. I can blow its leg off. I just gotta hit it in the right spot.
That's called democracy.
Don't stop. Don't let up. There we go. Blow that leg right off. Alright, now where did my stuff go? Oh, looks like my stuff might be lost. Usually I don't die a lot. This is a rough match. Super Earth needs a lot of extra help apparently today, because this is rough. But it is for a good cause, right? Oh, I just blew up I just made a whole bunch of citizens a crater. But yeah, D&D on phone sounds like a lot of fun. The Thunderfolk looks like a lot of fun. I'm just a little nervous because there's a lot of reviews that say that it costs too much. Like it's not a bad game. It's just it's not worth $50. So I'm a little nervous about that. But I mean, I've definitely wasted more than $50 on bad games before. So what's one more bad game in the collection? You know. All right, what are they putting in a laser? Okay. We will avoid the laser. We don't need to die anymore. We're not gonna get lasered again, so we'll let them do their thing. And let's go down here and finish the mission. Oh, that person just got destroyed. It's so weird that you're the only one in here today, Bubbles. This is like the thing I don't understand about like the streaming algorithm and all that. We've been talking about like over the last 30 days, I have had my biggest glow up. Like we've had 500,000 views in the last 30 days. We've been averaging like 10 people watching the stream. Like it's been absolutely popping off. And then today we go in and there's one person watching my stream and that's you. Like, it's so weird that some days it can be just absolutely popping. There's 50 people in here. Everyone's chatting, having a good time. And then other days you come in and it's just one person. Like, it's so weird how sometimes it just decides, yes, you have all the people watching you today. And then other days it's like, you know what? I don't like you today. So, no, you don't get anyone. No one watches you today. It's so weird how you can have days like that. Back to back, right? Like when I was playing Monster Hunter, there were some days where Monster Hunter we had over 100 people watching at one point, which was huge. And then there were other days where I'd be streaming the same exact game and it'd be like, no, now you only get 5 people. Take it or leave it. It's just so weird how the algorithm decides. It's just so finicky sometimes. Alright, let's hit that guy with a grenade. I guess let's miss with the grenade. Sorry, I thought I was helping. Okay. Problem solved. They will come. They will come, definitely. And even if they don't, you know, I've spent many a days streaming to just you or just Dex. So like it's nothing new to me, right? Like I am used to the loneliness. All right, we've got one last Illuminate ship to blow up, and they'll be done. Algorithms are the worst. I understand that they need to have some sort of algorithm in place, just because there's, you know, so many people who are streaming all at once. Like, how do you decide who gets views and who doesn't? But it is frustrating because it leads to, as we've talked about multiple times, the people who are gaming the system and doing the annoying and terrible things simply for views and not actually providing content. Excuse me. Like that one guy, I know I talk about him way too much, but I absolutely despise him, where he just sits there making random nonsense noises into his microphone for hours on end per day because it gets him lots of views because all the children join to make fun of him. Like, what is this? This is stupid. Not realizing that they're being farmed for content. Oh, I despise that so much. All right, we're in trouble here, so let's lay down. Let's lay down some Gatlings and run.
That's called democracy.
I did see on the algorithms, a lot of people are complaining that apparently like Sweden and one other country have made it illegal for people to make OnlyFans contents like that are specifically like you can't specifically request things. You can't do like certain live cam girl shows anymore. And I'm very happy for that. I think that's a great law. And we've talked about this before too, but it frustrates me so much that people are uncaring of what's going on in the world, all the changes, whatever, but the second you touch their adult content, now there's a problem. And even worse, there's people like, well, yeah, I know that this leads to trafficking and child abuse, and I know that there are people who are forced into this life who don't want to do it, and there's all these terrible repercussions that come from it, but also, like, I enjoy this one little aspect of it, so you shouldn't take it away from me. And it's so frustrating that people are unwilling to give up any sort of pleasure in their life to protect other people. It's the selfishness. We're like, well, yeah, some girls might be trafficked into this terrible life and led into this horrible abuse, but also like, I like looking at this, so maybe those girls will just have to suffer so that I am not denied a small pleasure in life. Like, it's so frustrating how selfish some people really are. All right, are we out of here? Ooh, let's blow that thing out of the air. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. And that. What? Where did my thing go? The world is lost. That is absolutely accurate. That is just the simplest way to put it. The world has lost its way in so many ways. Asaf's here. Good morning. Oh, that was the danger zone right there. We need to move to Mars. The problem is, wherever humans go, there will always be those human problems, right? Because we make our own problems. So even if we move to Mars, those problems will unfortunately follow with us because it's the humans who are making poor choices that are making those decisions happen still. Come on. Let's knock that guy out of... Oh! That was close. That was close. Come on. Fall over. Fall over. Come on. Oh, we're out of ammo. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Holy cow. We need a resupply. We are out of ammo. Gatling turret over there. Machine gun turret over there.
On a sentry.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I want to help you, but
Have a taste of democracy.
all I've got is a sword. Going old school with the sword out here.
Say hello to democracy.
All right, let's get out of here.
Calling in extraction.
Boom. Faster. How's Democracy's Finest Soldier doing? We are doing good this morning. It is finally the Friday of a long weekend, and I have been needing a day off, something fierce. So I am very excited for this long weekend. We are going to dive some. We're going to go visit some churches. It's going to be a good time. We're having a good time. How are you doing? I was talking about Xbox Game Pass has a retro collection on there, and one of the games in the retro collection is the original Mech Warrior Mercenaries 2, and I'm very excited to go back and play Mech Warrior Mercenaries 2, one of my absolute favorite games. Very excited to go play some Mech Warrior again. Dex is here, finally, Dex. Oh boy, we have been waiting for you, Dex. I'm on break from building a fence in the hot sun. Can't wait to settle down. I unfortunately am going to have to do that here soon. My fence is rotting and falling apart, and it's time to build a new fence. I don't want to, but it's time. We're gonna have to do it, unfortunately.
Requesting sentry.
Oh boy, Dex. So we've been waiting for you because I got my resupply. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and we got all sorts of supplies to try out some weird foods. And I've had one sitting next to me for a while here, but I wanted to wait for you to be here before we tried the strange foods. So now that Dex is here, we can try the first on the list of strange foods. Save yourself. This is a pickled lemonade we are going to try today. If you mix lemonade with pickle juice, apparently it's super delicious. Now this one on the scale of like weird foods, this one's not super far out there because like Popeyes makes a pickle lemonade. It's getting popular, so we're gonna try pickle lemonade. Have a good weekend. This one's in grocery stores. It can't be that weird, right? Because we have lots of options. So here it is in the coffee mug. It smells very pickly.
This city will soon be a shining beacon of freedom once more.
That's not bad. I think I have a little bit too much pickle juice in there. Fence building is lame. Good luck with that. 40-foot long, 6-foot tall. Have a good one, Sparky. Enjoy the fence building. I'm sorry you're not doing something more fun. That is definitely a sipping drink, though. Like, it's got such a strong flavor that I don't think you could chug that, but it's pretty good. It's different. I don't know, like, when I order a drink, like if I was going to Popeyes and getting a chicken sandwich, for example, like you get like a Diet Coke with it, right? Something that it's refreshing, but you can drink a lot of it and it tastes good and it goes well with the chicken. I don't think pickle lemonade would go good with the chicken because you can only enjoy it in sips. I don't think that's a good drink to pair with chicken. I think I'd much prefer a Diet Coke if I was having chicken.
Coordinates locked.
Why is everything you drink so large?
No thrusters.
It is definitely very acidic. I would agree with that. Why is everything I drink so large? I try and get my gallon of fluids a day, gallon of water, gallon of other things. So why does your wife let you do these things? She questions that all the time too, Dex. So, you know, got to get the extra fluids in. What I will say I don't enjoy about this, because I use like real pickle juice. You know, pickle juice has all like the dill and other various things in it that make it pickle. It's kind of weird having a chunky drink. You're like drinking it and you're getting dill and random stalks of things and onion and stuff. And I do not like chunky drinks. So that part I don't enjoy. I'm not a fan of chunky drinks. So overall, not a bad experiment. Next, we're going to take... So I drained all the pickle juice out of the pickles to make that. So I'm going to replace the pickle juice with Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And we're going to make Mountain Dew pickles. I've heard that is... Oh, excuse me. Really good. So... We're gonna make some Mountain Dew pickles next. Why didn't you buy plain? That is a plain pickle. Plain pickles have like the dill and the onions and the garlic and all the stuff in the pickle brine that makes it a pickle, right? Like that's a part of the process. That's how you make a pickle. I'm pretty sure. Alright, I've never done this mission type. This is a new mission type. We are repelling the invasion fleet.
The enemy has corrupted our metropolis long enough.
Deploying
We
SOS
must take
beacon.
I'm sorry for the person who lied to you. That's no good.
Calling down support weapon.
Regular store brand pickles don't have floaties. Yeah, but that's like a low quality pickle. We want high quality pickles, which means we need the floating stuff, right? Like, we're going for some serious gourmet things here. That means you need to use the highest quality of ingredients.
Calling down a
If we're gonna make an abomination, we're gonna do it right. We can't just come out here and say, oh, well, I'm gonna buy some low quality pickles just because I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. No, we're going all out for this. It's like when we made the macaroni and cheese y'all hated, right? We got the Annie's organic macaroni and cheese because we wanted to make sure that it was high quality macaroni and cheese that we were using, because what if it wasn't? Then we wouldn't know whether was it that the chocolate sauce and macaroni and cheese is bad, or is it that our low quality macaroni and cheese was bad. The world would continue to wonder. So in the interest of science, we have to ensure that we are doing things properly, right? We gotta eliminate all the variables. That's the word I'm looking for. We're eliminating variables.
Calling down supply. Calling down a sentry.
You want garlic and dill lemonade? I mean, garlic is delicious, right? You can put garlic in basically everything and it's good, so why not put garlic in lemonade? Like, garlic makes everything taste better. That's just like one of those facts of life, right? Like, there's very few things in life that garlic would not enhance, so why wouldn't it enhance a lemonade? That being said, I am not going to put pure garlic in my lemonade. We're not making pure garlic lemonade, because I know that would be awful. Everything you said just makes no sense. Does it make no sense, or does it make so much sense that you think it makes no sense? Think about that.
Get some.
Cash me outside. How about that? cooking is an art and you're an AI version of it. That's a pretty good one, Dex. I have not heard that before. Oh, that guy just got squashed by a whole ship landed on him. Run! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad.
Liberty, save me!
We're overrun. Turret, save me! Go, go, go!
Have a taste of democracy!
All right, that area is overrun. We are losing ground.
Calling down a sentry!
Come on, Flame Sentry, mow some of these guys down.
Fortifications! Calling down a support weapon.
I love this mission type. This is chaotic fun. We definitely need more people in this mission, though. This is not one that we should have joined by ourselves. Or should have waited for more people. This is absolute chaos. We need more missions like this. This is the most fun I've had in a mission in a while. Like, just absolute chaos. Something just sounded like it blew up outside. Every time there's a sound outside, every time something like pops or there's a backfire of a car or anything like that, you know that if you log online to the next door neighborhood, you know there's gonna be 1,000 posts of old people. Was that gunshots just now? Did anyone else hear that gunshot? Why are there gunshots in the neighborhood? It's like clockwork. Every single time there's any sort of loud noise outside, there's people outside. Oh, gunshots! It's so funny. All right, we're getting mowed down here. All right, let's go find some cover. We're out in the open here, and it's not going well for us. Run! Get off the ground and run! Run! My dude, you gotta run! I was stun locked the entire time. I could not get up. All right, we're in trouble here. We're in some real trouble. I think we're gonna lose this one if we don't pull it together soon.
Calling in reinforcements. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Get it together, guys. We need a lot better strategy than this. We're just getting mowed down here by all these squids. The sentries seem to be working good. The sentries are doing their job, but my allies not so much. My allies are kind of getting fed to the meat grinder here. Oh, that was a bad miss. Oh, there's a barrage. Let's back up. Back up. Gonna be Henry Rollins in here. Back up, back up. Move in, now move out.
Sweet liberty!
Okay, that's one more ship gone.
Ready to liberate!
Okay, maybe we need the anti-ragdoll armor. The second you get knocked on the ground, it doesn't seem like you're getting back up. Like, they are very, very good at keeping me pinned to the ground, and I'm not getting out of that. So, that's Limp Bizkit. I am confident that Henry Rollins did a song with Limp Bizkit on that. Like, I'm 99% sure that like in the, I think they call it like the Raid version, one of his remixes. I'm pretty sure Henry Rollins did a rendition with Limp Bizkit. I'm like 80% sure of that. So I think we're both right. All right, keep running. Keep running. Nope. Don't run right into that. You are wrong. No, I'm pretty sure they've done a set together. Look up like the Raid remix or something like that. The remix was all rappers. Henry Rollins is a rapper. What are you talking about? He was in Def Jam Fight for New York. He's a rapper. He was the trainer. The head coach was Henry Rollins. If he's not a rapper, what was he doing in a game for rappers? Like, all my knowledge of music came from Def Jam Fight for New York. When it comes to rap, at least. So I'm operating off of a 20-year-old game that featured Snoop Dogg as the main villain. So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain Henry Rollins is a rapper. That's a video game. It's based on truth, though. I'm fairly certain. Like, look up The Crow in Def Jam and tell me that that's not Snoop Dogg. Like, it's based in reality. Okay, Google. Did Limp Bizkit and Henry Rollins ever do a remix of Rollin'? Google says no, so I guess I'm wrong. But in my defense, it is using AI, and we all know that AI can be wrong too, right? So the world may never know because AI is not always accurate. So who could say what actually did or did not happen? I think both sides make a lot of good points.
Calling down a sentry.
Requesting tac-pack. Calling down a support weapon.
So what is Henry Rollins not a rapper? What does Henry Rollins do? Is he a musician at all, or is Henry Rollins like not involved in that like at all? Like, if he's not a rapper, what does Henry Rollins do?
Requesting sentry.
Ah, these darn buildings are in the way.
Our citizens depend on you for their safety.
Get off of me. All right, we're fighting man on man. We're gonna sword fight. He does punk? So he's just out here like Freddie Mercury? Like he's just a regular singer? Like, that's weird. I always thought he was a rapper. Like I can't see him just out slaying the microphone. I don't see him as I can't think of any other punk band's lead singer name. Green Day. What's that guy's name? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like the right genre for him. Who knows? I couldn't name a single song. So I don't think I've ever heard a Henry Rollins song. Now that I mention it, since I thought that he did Roland, but we've established I'm wrong on that. Like, how could he not? His name is Henry Rollin. How could he not do a rendition of Rolling? Like, come on. That's like, you're made for it, dude. Like, come on.
Bag's empty.
One more shot. Come on. All right. Now we run. Literally every picture of Henry Rollins is shirtless on stage yelling into a microphone. Is that not rap? Like, tell me you haven't seen a million rappers doing the same thing. Like, that doesn't help your case.
Calling down a sentry.
You tell me one thing, but the evidence is suggesting something different. Then again, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Henry Rollins. Like I said, I only knew him from Def Jam Fight for New York, so maybe I have no idea what Henry Rollins even looks like.
That's called democracy.
Maybe he doesn't look like he looks in the game. I mean, he is shirtless in the game, too, so again, the game is fairly accurate, because he is often depicted as shirtless in the game, too.
5 minutes left. Liberty's Beaches Stephill Diver.
I can't believe we're pulling this off. Sort of. We're coming back. Don't call it a comeback, because that's always here. Alright, they have no more ships in reserve. Alright, we need to run around a little bit. We need to get some of these guys off our tail. Holy cow, there's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. I really want to play Def Jam Fight for New York again now. Sadly, that game is expensive. Like, finding a copy of Def Jam Fight for New York on PlayStation 2, those go for like $150, $200 for a copy. Like, that's going to be expensive if I actually want to play it. But it is worth it. It is probably one of the best games on the PlayStation 2. And that's no cap. That one is absolutely accurate. That game was a true masterpiece in so many ways. Alright, I got stuck. That was a very unfortunate place to get stuck. Somehow we made it out, though. I didn't think we would, but we made it.
I need them.
Deploying sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, sentries, save us. Save us from all the bullets. Oh, it's gonna light me on fire. Oh, that's not good. I don't know. I feel like Jerry from that episode of Rick and Morty where it's like, I don't know, I just kept crawling and it kept working, so I kept crawling. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just jumping and it's working and somehow I'm living, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on, I guess.
For prosperity.
It's working. Oh, sweet stems, please.
Have a taste of democracy.
I can't believe we made it.
Good.
15 seconds. We can call someone else back in. We've got to destroy 2 more ships. We got 2 minutes. I think we might make it through this. He said his famous last words.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Calling in reinforcements.
All right. We've got to do this. I see the two ships right there. We're so close.
Requesting sentry.
Oh, there's so many people, but we're so close. We can do this.
My life for
That's one. No. No, I'm right there. We were so close. I just had to throw the grenade. That's all we had to do was throw the grenade. Come on, guys. One more ship. That's all you gotta do. Destroy one more ship. You can do it.
Last reload!
Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. All you've got to do is throw one grenade in that hole. We got 5 seconds left. Come on, do it.
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
There we go. We pulled it off. We were getting absolutely slaughtered in there, but we made it literally with no time left on the clock.
Pelican 1, landing in progress. Pelican 1, preparing to depart.
Get on the Pelican. Get out of here. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
They pushed back Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret War. Yes, I saw that news this morning. To be honest, I'm not too torn up about it. Cuz I'm so behind on Marvel. Like the last Marvel movie I think I watched was legitimately like the end of the oh, what do you call it? I can't remember the name of the end of like the main series, like the big thing they were working towards with Thanos, like the end game, whatever one that was. I think that was like the last Marvel movie I've watched. So it's been a while since I've seen any Marvel movies. That was a very tough but very fun mission. Next time I'll be better prepared for that. We do not want the Wasp on that mission.
The existence of high casualty missions implies
We made it.
low casualty missions.
And we got some medals, which means we can unlock the new pyrotechnic grenades. Got some fireworks. Little firepower. All right, we got time for one more match, I think. Let's do it. Let's wrap up with a blitz.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Although, okay, so this is gonna push my knowledge of Marvel and music, maybe. I'm guessing that Doomsday has Doctor Doom, who a lot of people like Doctor Doom. I know that there's a lot of people who like Doctor Doom. But there's a rapper who is Doctor Doom, isn't there? Like, is he a part of Marvel? Like, is that just like a part of their marketing scheme? Is he's like MF Doom, right? Is he a part of Marvel, or is that just like, how does he get away with that? All right, let's grab a mech suit. Grenade launcher. The big one. And a laser. Yes. Fredburger. Yes. MF Doom. Yeah, him. Like, he dresses up like Doctor Doom, right? So, like, how does he get away with that? You think Marvel would be all over him? For one, he's dead. Well, I guess that is a good way to avoid the cases. I did not realize he was dead.
Helipod launch initiated.
Well, case closed. Rest in peace. All right. 50 overseers and 5 ships. Let's do it.
Must be defended.
Here we go. Morning, everyone. See some new people joining us. Welcome in. Welcome to the Waffle House. We are saving Super Earth and apparently exposing just how awful I am at music this morning. Like, we already knew I was terrible with music, but apparently I transcend even how bad I thought I was at music, and we continue to make a fool of ourselves when we talk about anything music related. Like, we knew it was bad. Didn't know it was this bad, though. That was a waste of a reload. Oh, let's, no lightning tower. Don't shock me. Blow that guy up. Oh, hello, flesh mob.
Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction point.
That dude's got a rocket launcher in the middle of civilians.
Calling down a walker.
All right, let's call in the big guns. I wonder, okay, we're going to learn, can a mech shoot down a Stingray? I guess we should learn that next since we're here. All right, mech.
Their lives were in ours.
That took way too many missiles to destroy that. Man, now I want to play a Mech Warrior RPG. It's been a while since I've done anything Mech Warrior related. I think it's time to do some Mech Warrior stuff. The guys have way too much health. Dude just like walked into a machine gun for 30 seconds straight. Took half my ammo. Oh, well, there goes the mech too.
Found something.
Stupid Stingray. And he just stuck me with my own grenade. That was impressive. Did you see that? He knocked my own grenade out of my hand and stuck it to me. Well done, Illuminate. That was impressive. I'm not even mad. That was just straight up impressive.
Reporting to the front.
I couldn't recreate that in a million years if I tried, I don't think.
Requesting orbital.
Mag's empty.
All right. On to the next one. Also, in good news, we just found out the next season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds will be hitting us in June or July, and I'm very excited for that. If you have not given Star Trek Strange New Worlds a try, I think it's as good as The Next Generation. Like, they have done a great job of recapturing some of that classic Star Trek feeling. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Star Trek Picard because I felt like they tried way too hard to go like action-y, and they kind of left out a lot of like the philosophy and the slow burn that made Star Trek Star Trek. But Strange New Worlds has done an amazing job at meshing old Star Trek with new Star Trek. So if you haven't given Strange New Worlds a try, go give it a watch. Paramount Plus. It is worth your time.
Engaging terminal.
I absolutely adore Strange New Worlds. I would say I like it more than The Next Generation, but The Next Generation just has like, I won't say 8 perfect seasons because season 1 is pretty bad and the last season is pretty bad too. But it's got 6 solid seasons. Strange New Worlds only has 3 so far, or 2, so they have a little bit more time to grow, but there is a chance Strange New Worlds, I think, could surpass even TNG in time if they continue to produce good season after good season. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's already aligned. I'm actually thinking about, I was putting together a Helldivers cosplay, but as we've talked about, I don't really want to spend $2,000 on a plastic. But I've got a Pip-Boy, I've got the helmet, I'm pretty sure I have a badge and a tricorder somewhere. I'm trying to think if I can mesh together enough of my character, or enough different things that I could be like a Helldiver who is scavenging gear. You know, he's got a Fallout Pip-Boy, he's got Star Trek gear, he's a scavenger. I'm wondering if I can pull off like a cosplay like that that's a mix mash of things, but still make it fun and make it make sense. I don't really know, but I might try that. Because the only other thing I want to make is my medieval beekeeper, but that's been a pain to put together. I need to find a wicker basket for that. Need to find a good wicker basket for that. Alright, we still need 9 Illuminate Overseers here. So where are the Overseers? Give me Overseer. There they are.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Okay. Miss. There we go. Direct hit on that guy. Blow him out of the sky. Blow that guy out of the sky. We got 7 more. Oh, perfect. They're calling in reinforcements. That will surely bring us enough enemies to take down here. Which means it might be time for the laser.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, shoot, there's a guy down there. Run, dude, run!
T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Well, never get reinforced.
Sorry, that was my bad. I just dropped a 500 kg on that dude. For liberty. Make it rain. Grenades. We have to specify. I do wish they would give us a new grenade launcher that fired fire rounds and gas rounds as well. I hope that is on the agenda. I would love a gas and fire grenade launcher. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. In and out. That is 4 missions done for Super Earth today. We're slowly working our way towards that 20,000. We're still quite a ways away from 20,000, but we have made a difference today in the name of democracy.
You have maintained our way of life.
Nice. 100%. Super Earth. All right. It is time for chores. Chores. So, Aman, you joined just in time. We're just about to end, unfortunately. Welcome back. I gotta go wash dishes. And then cut blackberries. So many blackberries. I've been cutting blackberries for like a month, and there's still more. It's all good. I understand. I know I stream very, very early in the morning, so I understand. Next week, though, on Thursday, we're doing a special stream in the evening with Pitoni, so watch out for that. We are going to be playing Slay the Spire, the board game, so we are going to be doing a crossover. I have a job. To be fair, so does AI. AI has a lot of jobs. It's taking all of our jobs. As always, let's end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today, we continue to pray for those seeking a vocation, people who are thinking about joining the priesthood, people who are thinking about marriage, whatever that vocation may be. Lord, help to guide them and help to guide more people to the priesthood. We pray for all the victims of war today, whether it be without food or water, whatever war and strife is causing them issue. Lord, help them. We pray for all the victims of the terrorist attacks that are ongoing throughout the world, all the families that are being broken and destroyed. Lord, help them. We pray for all the souls in purgatory, all the souls who have been forgotten, all the souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. And finally, we pray for all the priests who are currently in the priesthood, doing a very important but very difficult job. Lord, help to guide them and help them through these difficult times. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Are you Christian or Catholic? Just wondering. I am Catholic, although all Catholics are Christian. Not all Christians are Catholic. There is a distinction, I guess, but Catholics are Christian. I am fully Catholic, and I'm always willing to discuss Catholicism, talk about Catholicism, and all that with my chat. That is originally why I started the channel, was to bring together the passion of gaming and Catholicism. So if you ever have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask them. This is a place to ask those questions and talk about it. Oh, okay. I'm glad you know. There's a lot of people who don't know. There's a lot of people who don't understand that Catholic is Christian. So, especially when you're dealing with Protestants, right? You gotta make sure that you're clarifying. Awesome. Always glad to have more Catholic viewers. Thank you everyone so much for joining me today. Have a blessed day. We will be back at it on Monday. We might even get to do a long stream because we have no work on Monday as a holiday. And as I said, on Thursday, we have a special stream coming up where we are going to be doing a crossover episode with P. Tony for Slay the Spire. So look forward to that next week. Have a blessed day, everyone, and we will see you again on Monday.